In case you want to be wealthy and happy, the relaxation of your lifestyles, simply study this lesson well. Learn 2 paintings harder on yourself than you do to your job. I actually have found in my experience that income does now no longer some distance exceed private development. Now sometimes income takes a fortunate jump, however positive enough, except you grow out in which it is, it'll usually come back in which you are. Lifestyles has atypical ways. If somebody fingers you a $1 million quality, you grow to be a millionaire quickly, so that you get to keep the money. Otherwise positive enough, it will disappear. Somebody as soon as stated, in case you took all of the money within inside the world, divided it up equally amongst everybody, it'd soon all be back with inside the same pockets. Success is something you attract, now no longer something you pursue. So instead of going after it, you figure on yourself, private development. Because actual happiness isn't always contained in what you get. Happiness is contained in what you grow to be now. In case you're eggs and you're equipped to alternate, allow me supply you 3 steps to start lifestyles. Alternate, that could alternate your lifestyles, your personality, your lifestyle. The whole lot can alternate. Here's the steps. Number 1. Find out how things paintings to alternate your lifestyles. Really, you want ideas. There is not anything an idea cannot alternate. And Schof taught me the major trouble is loss of an idea. Now no longer a trouble. At first I failed to have any money, I stated to Mr. Schof. I have no money, he stated. That's now no longer a trouble. Now see, up till then I constantly thought it became right. I became confused, he stated. No. The trouble is loss of an idea on the way to create money and wealth. It is not loss of money, it is loss of ideas. So in case you get the ideas, see, you can alternate anything. Now to get ideas, you want a regular look at of locating out. If you wish to be successful, look at success. If you wish to be happy, look at happiness. If you wish to be wealthy, look at wealth. Don't go away to chance. Make it a look at. Some people simply undergo the day with their arms crossed. See, that may not do it. You've work given to look at the things that could alternate your economic, social, spiritual, private lifestyles. Now Schof additionally said, when you discover out something that works, place the information on your journal. Don't use your head for a submitting cabinet. Put it on your journal so you can do the following quality thing. Repetition, go over it. And in case you repeat it, cross over it positive enough someday. A few mysterious day, the concept takes root, begins a feeble to grow, and suggests upon your financial institution account, and your dress, and your personality, and your lifestyle. Now in case you're curious, permit me deliver you 3 approaches to discover out the way to change anything, any lifestyle's direction, any dimension. Here is 3 approaches to discover out the way to change anything. Number 1 is to examine all of the success people I know and paintings with across the world. They may be alright readers. Curiosity drives them to examine. They gotta know. They just examine, come to be. Self-educated general education gets you general results. And you could check the one's numbers and spot if that's what you need. However, in case you need to cross past that, you presently have were given to come to be one manner to learn is from your personal experiences. However, another manner to learn is from different people's experiences. See, one book may shop you 5 years in case you examine it. Did you know there is books on the way to be stronger, greater, decisive, be a speaker, be a leader, have a higher effect on different people, broaden your personality? Did you know there is books on that? Did you know that 100s of us success people have written their stories in books? And that they wrote down how they did it? And humans don't examine it. How could you give an explanation for that? Now, you do not. Should examine 1/2 of the night. However, position this to your notes. Half hour a day, examine something positive, something challenging, something inspirational, something instructional as a minimum half hour a day. Become a desirable reader. Now, it really is my opinion. Concentrate to the opposite lecturers. And concentrate to me and make up your personal mind. Don't be a follower, be a student. Here's the second way to locate out a way to alternate your life. And that is to concentrate. Get round to hit humans and concentrate now. You could additionally study from unsuccessful humans, take notes on both bad and positive. Find out what bad humans examine and do not examine it, right? That's desirable information. Study from the bad, however. Now you could additionally study from the positive. Get round. A. Hit humans, concentrate to what they are saying. Concentrate to how they are saying it. It's important. Now this is some of the quality advice I've were given for the complete evening. Poor humans need to take wealthy humans out to dinner and concentrate. That's a number of the quality I were given. Laughter. However, you are right. Bad humans do not normally take wealthy humans out to dinner, the man said. He's wealthy. Permit him by his personal dinner. I'm not coming up with any money. Laughter. You're lucky to get your personal supper. Permit alone. Walking round looking to locate a wealthy man to feed. Laughter. And the fellow is behind. And the fellow is behind. If a guy isn't doing well, one and all the first matters you need to do is discover a guy this is doing well and offer to shop for him. His dinner, spend 50, spend 60, spend 80. $100 cross for the full 9-course. If you get a success person to devour and talk for 2 hours, they're liable to drop thoughts for your lap. Extrade your life, multiply your income with the aid of using 2, with the aid of using 3, with the aid of using 5, however you are proper. Terrible people do not commonly take wealthy people out to dinner. Now this is the third manner to discover the way to extrade your life, and it's to observe. You can choose up a number of thoughts simply with the aid of using, watching. Get around to success people and watch. Here's why. Achievement leaves clues. Watch how the man shakes hands. Watch how the lady responds. Individuals who do well do positive matters over and over and over and over, and in case you are clever, you may choose them up. Watch it all. If a guy is making $10,000 a month, I'd watch how he walks. Maybe it's it. Copy his humorous little walk, somebody says. Well, it's type of a stupid walk. Say, it's 10,000. I have not were given the cash yet. However, I were given the walk. It's bound to begin somewhere. What I ask you tonight is to be unusual and be an amazing observer of what is going on. You can choose up thoughts that can extrade your life beginning tomorrow. Just be a greater careful observer. Now remember, there is 2 approaches to see. There's 2 approaches to see. One is called sight, see together, along with your eyes. The alternative one is called perception, see together, along with your mind. See together along with your eyes, you may see matters. See together along with your mind, you may see answers. Put your eyes and your mind to work. And the fine advice on developing sight and perception is pay attention. Pay attention. Do not leave out anything. Wherever you are, be there. Excellent. Now we have lingered a bit long on number 1 here for non-public development. Find out how matters work. However, it is so very important locating out, and I've given you 3 approaches to discover. Now this is the second step to non-public development, okay? Number 1 was discover how matters work. This is quantity 2. Go to work. If there is one thing to get excited over, it's it. Get excited over your ability to make yourself do the necessary matters. What should you make yourself do beginning tomorrow? That would extrade it all. No telling. Now, see? It's exciting. On any given day, you may hugely extrade the direction of your life. Now this is the important thing to discipline. Begin with the little disciplines, get excited over the little disciplines, and get proper on those. Due to the fact, those will lead to the huge ones. You cannot handle the huge challenges in life until you're taking on the little ones. Make a list of all of the things you may do. Get proper on those. Area yourself for those, each for the results, and for the muscle, and for the practice, so that once existence arms you a few large challenges, you'll be ready. You will have the muscle. But see, in case you do not handle the small ones, you cannot take care of the large ones. Here's what else it takes for existence. Extrade. Self-motivation. Key phrase, self-motivation. I do not know why we name it self-motivation. It is really the best kind there is. You acquire to motivate yourself, and you do not need to give self-motivation away to any individual else, and make it any individual else motivating you. The man says, boy, if any individual simply come through and flip me on, what if they do not display it? See, you acquire to have a higher plan in your existence. You have to now take action on what you discovered out. Don't permit your learning cause knowledge, you will grow to be a fool. Permit your learning cause action, you may grow to be wealthy. And there may be many varieties of wealth. I apprehend that now no longer simply cash. Cash is one of the least of all values. I recognize a few humans with a whole lot of cash that are very poor. Now, here's the third step to private development, and we will wrap up private development. Step-wide variety 3. It is only a little caution, and at some stage in existence we want little cautions. This one absolutely says, don't try and beat the system. Find out the way it works, work it, but do not try to overcome it. Some humans learn simply enough to begin cutting it. To begin cutting it, shading it, thinning it, slicing corners, and searching for reasonably priced answers. See, do not fall for that. You will wind up with a reasonably priced existence. Find out the way it works best and do it that way. And do it that way. Even though it appears to take a touch longer. Do it proper. Do not compromise with proper. So if I had a phrase with you tonight, one-on-one, simply you and me, I suppose my private advice to you'll be, this year 1981, attain down inside of you, and come up with a few more of these remarkable human gifts. They are there, waiting to be utilized, and then extract anything for you. You need to and I mission you to do that, because you may see, you do not ever should be the identical again. After tonight, best through choice. Starting tomorrow, what are you going to do with a view to make extract for your existence's direction? Good question. What are you going to do beginning tomorrow with a view to make a difference? Now see, in case you do not do something beginning tomorrow with a view to make a different wager, what? It is going to be the identical, and see, that way you may wager what the next 5 years are going to be like. Study the last 5, because the subsequent 5 are going to be just like the final 5, unless you made your key tomorrow extract at all, or extract a little, or extract something, or don't. Extract it is preference time. You can do something you want, but it is satisfactory to know any day you wish you could extract your complete life.